Hey there, it's good to be with you as we explore God's Word together. Today we will be in Psalm 34. I will extol the Lord at all times. His praise will always be on my lips. My soul will boast in the Lord. Let the afflicted hear and rejoice. Glorify the Lord with me. Let us exalt his name together. I sought the Lord and he answered me. He delivered me from all my fears. Those who look to him are radiant. Their faces are never covered with shame. This poor man called, and the Lord heard him. He saved him out of his troubles. The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him, and he delivers them. Taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man who takes refuge in him. Fear the Lord, you his saints, for those who fear him lack nothing. The lion may grow weak and hungry, but those who seek the Lord lack no good things. Come, my children, listen to me. I will teach you the fear of the Lord. Whoever of you loves life and desires to see many good days, keep your tongue from evil and your lips from speaking lies. Turn from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. The eyes of the Lord, the eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are attentive to their cry. The face of the Lord is against those who do evil, to cut off the memory of them from the earth. The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. A righteous man may, a righteous man may have many troubles, but the Lord delivers him from them all. He protects all his bones. Not one of them will be broken. Evil will slay the wicked. Verse 21, evil will slay the wicked. The foes of the righteous will be condemned. 22, the Lord redeems his servants. No one will be condemned who takes refuge in him. What a great psalm, full of many rich blessings. I think we could just dive right in and spend time just allowing the Spirit to bring verses to mind that permeate to you in your life stage. But I just want to give some general observations right from the get-go. Verse 1, we see the psalmist. He has got this intense desire to bless God at all times. Now, this might be an easy task when things are going good, but what about those moments when life is full of pain, when life is full of sorrow, when life is full of difficulty? Are we still able to bless the Lord in those situations? And the psalmist would say that the people that are actually blessing the Lord are actually experiencing those difficulties that we just read about. Let me flesh out a couple that he describes. Verse 6, he describes them as the poor. In verses 8 and 22, those who take refuge in him, those who are in need of his safety. In 6 and 15 and 17, there's this idea of those who cry out under oppression. They are being oppressed. They are being facing difficulties. They are described as brokenhearted and crushed in spirit in verse 18. Verse 22, again, described as those who must rely on God to redeem them. Their situation is so difficult that only God can pull them from this difficulty. They are described as those who save them out of all their troubles. And they are the ones who, in the midst of all of their troubles and experiences, they are still blessing the Lord. They are still in the midst of difficulty, in the midst of pain, in the midst of trouble, still seeking to bless the Lord. I don't know about you, but we may be found guilty of leveraging the word blessing to describe situations, monetary, things of financial security, things of, I got a great spouse, I got a house full of kids. Those are the blessings of the Lord. Maybe even national security as an example of blessings from the Lord. We got health, we got comforts, we got things that I desire, things that I want. Those are the blessings of the Lord. And in doing so, I think we rightly acknowledge that God is the one who is in charge of all things. He truly is the giver of good gifts. He is generous with his this world that we get to play in. But I think it also limits, because if we go back to Jesus' day, in Jesus' day, people were struggling. People were struggling with this idea of God's blessing. And when they came to someone who had an affliction, like a blind person, the common question was, who sinned? And we see this actually in John's gospel, in John chapter 9. The disciples are walking along, they encounter a blind person, and they go, Jesus, who sinned, this man or his parents? And Jesus' response was classic Jesus. He goes, neither this man nor his parents sinned. This was done so that God may be glorified. And what a great reminder that even in the midst of difficulty, even in the midst of things that come our way, there might be a deeper rooted issue going on that God may want to redeem, that God may want to use to bring him glory, which is why we are here. This means that even the righteous will suffer. This means that even when you are a good Christian, even when you are obedient to the cause of Jesus Christ, when you serve him faithfully as a disciple, one who is called, one who molds their life after the risen King, there's a chance that you may still face difficulty. And so that leads us to my time of application, maybe the time to ponder, a time to prepare. And so I leave you with this. I invite you to do this. When suffering comes, or maybe in the midst of while you are currently suffering, see it as an opportunity to still bless the Lord. See it as an opportunity to glorify God and receive his blessing. Easier said than done, I know, especially when you're when you're facing the troubles of the pain of life. But I guarantee that if we are able to move past the pain that we are experiencing, move past the difficulty that is around us, and we are able to leverage that in hopes that God will be glorified, friends, that is the true source of blessing. It is a blessing better than financial stability. It is a blessing better than a house full of children. It is a blessing that supersedes even the peace of a nation, because you have been connected to the risen King, Jesus Christ himself, and you are partnering with him in joys, but also maybe even in pain. God bless you, and I look forward to seeing you soon.